get level 2 first. We need to get level 2 first. We need to get level 2 first. Yo, what up guys, it's Sol here coming at you with another League of Legends video. Today we're going to be reviewing a game that I played on stream where I go 12 kills, 0 deaths, and 17 assists. I could go almost as far as saying that I had a perfect game on Aurelion Sol, so let's get right into the video. So we are playing against the Viktor matchup. Now this game is being played in around, I want to say D1 to low masters. I'll have the op.gg and the runes up on the screen right now. Now, this matchup is actually quite controversial among the Asol players. Some people say that the matchup is difficult, some people say the matchup is easy clap, and some people say that the matchup is just like a neutral, you play for a neutral wave. But in my opinion, Viktor's actually one of the easier matchups to play against. I think what I did this game is that I actually tried to force prio waves 1, so I just started W here, try to get the wave in, try to get good trades. Basically, if you get enough positive trades early, you can set up for a solo kill, which we actually do set up for a solo kill this lane. So you guys can see how I set up for that. As you can see, I start W and instantly turn on the Jets or start auto attacking him to death. I'm trying to get this wave in. Really just want to play for the first 3 waves here. As you can see, W is right up. Just auto. Now, it looks like that I'm actually losing the trades here. By the way, I did go corrupting pot this game with Time Warp Titanic. But what you don't know is that if I get level 2 first, I think I was saying on stream, I was hoping for level 2 here. Get level 2 first. We need to get level 2 first. We need to get level 2 first. I did try and flash auto him there. As you can see, he pings my flash. I don't really know if it was exactly needed, but I just did it. I didn't want him to get level 2 right before he was about to die, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have to, but hey, better safe than sorry. But we're just going to reset after we crash the wave and head back to lane. Now, I just grabbed boots here, I believe. I really wanted to get boots and steel, but I didn't have enough for both of them at that time. So I just got boots, so I got back to the cannon wave. As you can see, I don't want to miss this cannon, but I think we still miss it anyways. So we're coming back to lane 1-0-0, 8 CS to 11, which is fine. The way you want to play this matchup is you kind of just want to shove and roam. It's kind of one of those matchups where it's not too hard to get prio, but it's not like an assassin. I feel like the easier matchups to roam against would be like mages, just because you can infinitely clear faster than most of them, especially against like the Viktor. But we're just gonna get this wave slow push back to me. I see Zed on the map coming in for a gank here. And he Qs. I pinged that he has no flash as we burnt his flash, and he's just going to easily fall. Just to dissect how he died there, I was just letting the wave slow push back to me. So that's kind of what enabled the Zed to gank him. Little tip with wave management, guys. You really want to make sure that if you are going to shove a wave, make sure you have a reason. In that situation, I literally had no reason to shove that wave, so I let it slow push back to me. Because I did that, Zed got an angle into the lane, and Viktor died. So I decided that I want to shove this wave out here, and I think I decided to go for a reset. I go for a reset here because, as you can see, I only have like 25% mana. A good rule of thumb of when to reset is just, do you have enough mana, do you have enough health, and are you on an item power spike? Let's see what I get here. So I actually go ahead and grab full Sork shoes, which honestly some people might question it, but movement speed, again, I say this in like almost all my videos, movement speed is one of the most important slash impactful components that you can get on Asol. So we get back to the lane here. Again, we're just gonna let this wave slow push back to me as there's nothing really to do on the map. I see that bot lane is pushed up, so not really an opportunity to roam down there. I see that Aurelion is not even in lane, so Jax is in a roam opportunity. So I'm just gonna let this wave slow push back to me and just farm. See that Zed is trying to gank the lane here. I'm not really sure if we can do anything though. Again, guys, if you want to be successful in solo queue, make sure you're getting high CS numbers, guys. You don't really have to make any crazy plays. This is actually a funny play over here. So I see that Jax is 1v2ing, so I just EQ to the play and he flashes towards my star. I said, and we just take him down. Make sure that you guys are looking at your side lanes constantly, just because you can get easy kills just like that. Just to talk a little bit about Mapperness with Aurelion Sol, guys, in order to be successful with this champion, you need to have good map awareness. There's literally no other way for me to say it. If you have trash map awareness, you're gonna be bad at the champion. Like the map is one of the most important things on your screen. Even if you're not playing Aurelion Sol, just in general, have good map awareness if you want to be successful on this champion. Because if you do not have good map awareness, how are you gonna look for roams? How are you gonna decide? How can you snowball? This is our third back here, and we actually grab a giant spout here. Again, you want to go Rylai's first in most matchups. Lately, I've been going Rylai's like 80% of the time. The only time that I don't go Rylai's first is if I'm facing like someone like a LeBlanc or a Kiana where they have a lot of bursts and I need crown first. Just because like in the LeBlanc lane, like a slow is not really going to do much in comparison to just mitigating damage. So that's my rule of thumb for that. We see a play going on. I'm going to walk to this, but Jin is just kind of smurfing. I do E to the play here. I land no stun, but I get a decent R. Unfortunately, landing that Q was kind of detrimental, but it is whatever. Viktor does flash. I decide that, hey, he's probably dead. I have flash, but it's not really worth for a double flash for a dead Viktor. So we see that Viktor is dead. I just want to shove this wave and possibly get some plates or maybe even reset. Let's see what I do. Again, guys, this game has been played on my stream. If you want to check out my stream, I stream like every single day from like Monday through Friday. So if you guys want to watch some Aurelion Sol gameplay live, my link will be in the description and my link will be up now. So I just shoved the wave here. I get a reset, walk all the way back so I don't get canceled. And I also, if you didn't see, I dropped this ward here. This ward is actually a very underrated ward just because he's going to try and shove this lane, right? So once he shoves this lane and I see that he has I have vision of him, I can see exactly where he decides to path. As I can see, yes, he path is top side, and I know now that he has a ward here. So this is just a really good little cheese word to have just so you can get more information for your team. Gonna get back to lane here. Sorry, I didn't cover my buy. I just got a blasting wad again, working towards that Rylai's. At this point, it's 68 CS to 65, but I am 303. Gonna walk to this play, land a stun onto the Graves, and he's gonna fall. And as you saw, my really kind of inted it, but he trades 1 for 1. I'm not sure if that's worth. Kind of weird. Fun fact, I forgot, I should have said it earlier in the video, but this Senna is actually i0ki. If you don't know who that is, I'll have his link in the description. He actually said that I can use his name for clickbait. Well, he actually hopped into my stream, so there's proof of that. So yeah, go make sure to follow i0ki. He is the Senna this game. Gonna go ahead and reset here. We just grab a tome since we're working towards that Rylai. I just want to take this time, guys. Like, I don't think I've thanked you guys enough or at all for the amount of growth we've had in the past couple of months. So again, guys, if you guys just found my channel, I don't think I thanked you guys personally, but I'll do it in this video, guys. Thank you so much for all the support, and I will continue to grind ASOL videos for you guys. Again, we're just gonna stay mid here. My lanes have been doing pretty decent this game. I dropped the R, drop the Q lands, and he gets popped. That's just another way to set up ganks. If you don't want to give away that your laner's being ganked, just hang back, wait to R for the slow, R them, and then Q. This way they're slowed, and it'll be easy for you to hit your Q, and also be an easier way for your jungler to get a gank angle in. We just got to go for Rift here. So Graves walks up here, which is really random, but I grab a free instant kill, so that's always feels good, man. We also see Jax overextending topside here, so I decide to just E to Jax here with Mr. i0ki on the Senna. I really dodge. He misses his stun, but I don't think it matters. Senna almost dies, though. I think we could have played that a little bit better, but I guess it works out. He misses this whole cannon wave, so that's good. As you can see, Viktor, he is going to get a huge crash here. I am going to miss, like, this full wave, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, I get played. So we grab Rift Herald. We grab a nice little assist, so I don't think it's too bad. Obviously not the best scenario. Make sure when you're roaming, guys, this is kind of the checklist you want to have. You want to have, like, a mental checklist before you decide to roam. One, you need to think about all the repercussions, like how much is your laner going to get if you go for this roam? How many plates can they get? How big of a minion wave are you going to miss if you go for this? So make sure you're just thinking about all of those factors when going for roams. I'm just insanely strong here at... I do brought my Rylai's off that reset, and I just instantly flash, grab the Viktor. He is getting absolutely obliterated this game. I have no health, don't know where the jungler is, so I just decided to reset. Oh, I actually cancel it. Again, I just want to force him to miss this cannon wave, so I just shove this wave in. I don't want to overextend and go for plates, though, just because I have no vision on the jungler. I also have no mana, so don't want to overextend for that, but I actually decided to greed for a little bit, it looks like. Zed goes in here, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill. It was kind of close, though. But luckily, almost dies, but close. And the Jinxar comes down. Not gonna quite hit Zed though. And Blitzcrank Hook goes wide. So at this point in the game, if you're in a situation like this, just play safe. Only go for high percentage plays. Just because you're 5-0-6, you're pretty much all your team's damage, at least right now, along with the Jin, of course. So just make sure not to throw your shutdown. I have a 500 gold shutdown. We reset, grab a lost chapter, and we get that nice blue trinket. Make sure to buy your blue trinkets at level 9. Just gonna head back to the landing here. So we actually try to go for this invisible Q angle, but I didn't realize that I was actually on vision. I throw the Q very, very, very far away. It forces him to walk the other way, and he's getting slowed from my Rylai's WWWR, and just boop him with my stars. I really want to analyze that play a little bit because there's more to it. So here I am on the map. I just got back to lane. I see that I can hit a Q here. Guys, your Q can actually go very, very far. Do not underestimate it. I see that he's actually walked up a little bit. So I'm thinking if I throw my Q in a line, in a straight line just like this, he either has two options. One, he has to walk into my star, or two, he has to walk towards me to dodge it. So let's see what happens. So here I throw my Q, and see, at this position, if he walks top, he does not have enough time to dodge it, but if he walks bot or towards me, he has enough time to dodge it. So that's exactly what he decides to do. So the Q does go wide. He drops this W here, which was actually really good. But now that he walked towards me, I have enough space so I can hit my W and also get the Rylai's slow off. And this in all enables me to get this kill. And I hope that made sense. Boop, beep, boop. And I'm just gonna go ahead and reset off that solo kill there. Let's see what I buy here. 606 at 15 minutes here. I'm gonna go ahead and check the gold. We actually are looking to get, I think I went for Everfrost this game, I believe. Right now I have 69,000 noise to my laner's 52. So quite the mid gap this game, but as you can see, look at the Jax with 8,000 gold right now, which is pretty insane. He actually becomes quite problematic. So we just head back to the mid lane. You really want to side lane with Asol, but this game there wasn't really opportunities for me to do so. But as you can see now, I decided to go try and match the Jax as my bot lane has rotated to the mid lane. This was actually an interesting play. Me and Zed try to 2v1 the Jax. The R goes down, even the Senna R, but he gets absolutely popped. And I just try and space well. I don't really want to get hit by his stun. I just get out with a sliver of space just so I don't get hit by the stun. He does fall, but we trade 1 for 1, which kind of crazy. I thought he was dead there for sure, but hey, it's just Jax things. So we're just gonna sit in the side lane where they're pushing mid here. I need to get this reset since they are trying to seed. Plus, I just got a free kill, so that means I have some gold to spend, and I just get that juicy Everfrost. Head back into the mid lane. So again, we're just heading back to the mid lane. We're trying to look for some picks. We really want to just farm up here since, like, as far as the game state's going, my Jin's doing pretty well. My Zed's going even. Aurelia's kind of feeding, and Senna is also pretty strong. But looking at their team, their Jinx will come online soon, as Jinx 2 items seems to be pretty scary sometimes, and their Jax is also extremely huge. So even though we're 7-0-6, we only have a 4k gold lead, but most of the gold is honestly on me. I missed the stun onto the Viktor, not gonna quite get. He gets rooted up on my Everfrost. My R does go down. Jin pops the R, but he gets no kill as Viktor just gets out with a sliver of health. It was a good Zhonya's by him. This is pretty much just NA ram at this point, right? Again, health is chunked. I don't want to die to random Jin R or just a crazy all-in, so I just decided to reset. I'm 7-0-6. Again, this is how you want to play if you do not want to die. Is this me playing for KDA? Not really. Kind of just playing it smart. You don't really want to give your shutdown if you're 7-0-6, so this is exactly. Although, we have a couple of close calls here, though. Jax calls out my flash, and I just Everfrost him. But my team actually decides to collapse on him, so he's forced to jump on the Aurelia. I drop the stun, get my revenge onto the Jack. I don't know why I said a Drake. We're just gonna head to the bot lane, clear this wave, get another reset off. Again, don't want to die by the Jinnar. We're gapping our mid laner by almost 2k now. But Jax, again, still on a terror with 10k gold. So he's pretty strong. I don't know what this play was with Zed. Does he actually kill? Oh, wow. Just kidding. He's perfect. Head back to the mid lane, looking really strong. I actually get a stopwatch here. My general rule of thumb, I think I said this in past videos, if you want to upgrade your Dark Seal when you have 10 stacks, try to have a stopwatch when you grab that, just so you can have quote-unquote insurance, just in case that you're in a situation where you die if you don't have stopwatch. It also just makes you feel a little bit safer grabbing that Mejai's. Obviously, you don't want to lose your stacks, so having a stopwatch will help you not die. Gonna grab this blue buff here and head to the top side, grab some farm. As you can see, I mean, I'm playing this game relatively safe. I could have jinxed her. She just based right at the last moment where I could have art. I'm just heading to the side lane, trying to get some farm for myself, some solo XP. I'm just trying to stay, how can I say this? I'm just trying to stay the most strongest member of my team consistently. So how can you do this? Just going into the side lane, taking camps, looking for easy high percentage picks. So we have 4 members bot here, and you can see the red team going towards the Baron here. Lots of pings going around the Baron though. So now they know that we are all chasing Jin or Jack. So they started, but I come in here with a huge star coming in hot. I was like, oh, they are dead for sure, but I only hit the Blitzcrank. The Everfrost is going to go down. The R is also going to go down, and Zed instantly pops the Blitzcrank. It was a good save by me. So that's just another thing you can do. I mean, this is like a pretty known thing with ASO. If they're on Baron, especially if you're on blue side, having this angle just QEing towards the pit is almost guaranteed to at least hit 1 or 2. So make sure you're doing that. We're going to grab the Baron here. Get a nice little reset off that. Jack's still just constantly split pushing. I mean, how many towers do they have on us? They have quite a bit. So Jax is still a big problem in this game. We are 9-0-7 coming out of base. We did upgrade to the Magi since we do have that stopwatch I was talking about earlier. Again, just grabbing these camps, getting consistent farm for myself. Again, you just want to make sure that your growth is linear throughout the whole game. Now, what does that mean? Oh, actually look for this pick onto Viktor. I don't kill him here. Spoiler, because I kind of entered my Everfrost and did not hit at least 1 star, which I was a little bit tilted about, but it's okay. So we're going to go into the top lane here, try to pick out the Viktor again. Even though we have Baron, I'm just sitting in the side lane, trying to draw pressure towards me, as it will help my team quite a bit. Boop, boop, boop. I see that Jax is splitting. I'm pretty sure I'm the only member on my team who can kind of match him, but even then it's a little close because he's level 16, I'm level 14. So this was actually an interesting play that I want to cover here. Jax decides to back off, trying to look for a flank or something. I'm trying to find him, but not going to quite find him. Now, this is actually not the play I was talking about. We see Jax on vision in the mid lane trying to get this tower. I drop the R, drop the Q, drop the Everfrost. The Gen W goes down. The Aurelion stun goes down, and he just could not move. That was kind of funny. 908 now at 178 CS. We see that Jax is down, so we're just going to try and siege mid lane. It's the only play on the map right now, except Dragon is coming up in a little bit here, so we probably just shoved mid into bot side vision, set up for this next Dragon here. And we're actually just going to go for a reset here. I believe I'm sitting on an item power spike. I think I just grabbed Seekers, I believe. And we do have 12 stacks on the Magi, so the thing about Magi, it's only worth if you have at least minimal 10 stacks, just because that's when the 10% movement speed kicks in. So that's another rule of thumb for that. Here we have a dragon fight. I try to QE to the play. It doesn't quite hit anyone. I was trying to aim it towards my team just because I thought they were about to engage on us. I drop an R for some poke, but it doesn't really do anything. But we see Jax top side here with no TP, so this should be an easy clap dragon for us. We're 1 point away from the soul. Again, Jax just going to constantly split doing Jax things. Need to reset here. Y'all get a nice little synergize reset over here. Q out of fountain, instantly walk towards the Jax just to match him, but he decides to back off, and I grab the swarm for myself. Now, here's another close call. I'm looking for the Jax. I'm thinking I can hit a stun on him, but boom, bang, boom. Center R goes down. The stun is going to come from Jax. I flash. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that it was actually that close, but I just flashed in time so that his stun doesn't hit me, which was definitely needed for me to live. So that was a little lucky, I guess, but works out. Still 909 with a 700 gold shutdown. Now, I know it's 28 to 13. As you can see, Zed just randomly gave a shutdown, but most of those kills are on me, so the game is closer than you think. I just need to not die. This was a nice little look onto the Viktor. I throw the Q a little bit too early, pop the R, little greedy by Jin to walk up. He definitely did not need to trade 1 for 1 for that, but it is what it is. There's just a little greedy by the Jin. Now, just gonna walk to the side lane here and grab some froggies while I'm at it. Bada bing, bada boom. And again, just drawing pressure, drawing pressure, drawing pressure. The general like play style of how you want to play ASO through the mid game / late game is you want to shove the side waves, and you also want to stay in range so that your E can go to any fight. So make sure to communicate with your team if you're in the side lane, like, hey, my E's not in range. If you guys fight, I can't be there. And also communicate if your E is in range and like, hey guys, I can beat the play any single time. Let me just pressure bot and you guys do something, if that makes sense. Gonna go ahead and get another reset here. 9-0-10 at 26 minutes. We grab that juicy. We actually decide to get a elixir here because I'm sniffing that the game is probably gonna end soon. Little tip for another buy, little tactic. Oh, we see Jax here. I decide to go to eat this. I drop my elixir down. Everfrost hits, the R hits, he flashes in to get the double stun, the good center R by i0ki, and I think we just pick him up and I again live with a sliver of health. This was kind of cringe by my team though, like we picked Jax, but they decided to force. I guess it was a good look onto the Graves, but I mean, and a Jhin just flashes in for some reason. I have no idea what that was. So I'm a little upset on that, but it is what it is. So Baron is up right now. The game is closer than you think. We're only up by 6k gold, only like 5k gold now. So even though it's 31-16, all of those kills, all of the gold is on me. So I really need to make sure to play this absolutely perfect or we lose the game pretty much. Again, just gonna go into the side lane here, grab some consistent farm. Like I feel like that's a trend like this game. Just in order to play perfect on Aurelion Sol, in order to not die, just again go in the side lane, get easy gold, easy money, get your power spikes, make plays. Gonna get a reset here. I think I'm waiting for an item here. I believe we're trying to build Shadow Flame. Let's see what I get. And I just get a blasting wand here. Now this is an interesting play on the map. We see that my team starts Baron. We see that Jax. We definitely do not want him splitting. He can just take our whole base, so I have to match him. But keep in mind that I have an E and he does not have TP. He goes on me. I R him away. And I hit the stun. He's stunned up, trying to auto. I bait him to go in. Watch this, watch this. Everfrost, no choice but to either walk towards me and die by the tower or walk towards my stars and die. So I thought that was a interesting way that I played that. So they do get the dragon here, so we do not get Sol, unfortunately. But I think this was a macro mistake by my team. If they saw that I killed Jax, they definitely should have just started Baron here. But I QE to the play, and Blitzcrank almost gets hit, but he's just a robot too fast, I guess. Gonna hang back here. We do see a pick onto the Graves. I Everfrost. I'm like, wait, where did he go? And I think I end up just R-ing and then flashing for the kill here. As you can see, Graves goes down. Now my flash is down, which is kind of big, honestly, since at this point in the game, I am 11-0-11. Really pretty scoreline. No flash, though, and no stopwatch, so I have to be careful here. And oh my god, Jhin almost gets absolutely one shot. I just dodged the hook. That would have been pretty detrimental. The Jinx Art goes down. Not gonna quite hit anyone. Grab the blue buff. Kind of just dancing around this Baron. Like, I don't know, guys. Whoever wins the next fight wins the game, basically, despite the gold lead. So this game was actually pretty close. Kind of forgot what happens here. I think I just grab an elixir off the reset. Yep, 25 Mejaya stacks. We have 555 AP. Gonna queue E to the play. This was a huge... Oh, wait, never mind. Doesn't hit anyone. The Jhin Art goes down, but look, he's just literally not hitting anything. Hits the absolute last shot onto him, which was kind of unfortunate. We're kind of just looking for a pick in order to Baron, because if you can just pick out one, a Baron play would be pretty safe, but starting Baron now is definitely not an angle. And we are pinging towards this Baron now. I think I called here to start the Baron and play to turn, since we see Jax topside, but he's literally just not even moving. He actually decides to back, so easy Baron angle. We definitely did not want to flip it though, but we grabbed the Baron. Surely the play here is just to reset, grab item power spikes, and go for an end, which we are inching towards the last team fight of the game. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little analysis, and let me know if you guys like these type of videos. Now again, the classic QE down the mid lane, looking for the Victor. Q pops, W, the Centaur gets absolutely popped, this Victor. And that's a huge pick, as it's now a 4v5 situation. Zed insane, but I get the stun onto the Blitzcrank, which is huge. And now it's going to be a 4v3 situation to try and end the game here. We don't quite have a minion wave though, and Jax is also still pretty scary. Do have Baron though. Like, look at my health right now, dude. I'm so tanky, actually. Jax trying to get the flank. I do get stunned up. Look how I play this fight. Jax is on my backline. I'm on their backline. Look how I'm zoning them. Zone, 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 zone. Doing so much damage to the Jinx. Caused the flash from the Jinx. And I try to eat the Jinx here. I think Jhin just pops him with an R. Just to dissect how I played that fight a little bit, I thought I played that pretty decently. So here's how the play unfolded. Here I am. I'm Aurelion Sol, of course. Aurelion Sol. Jax decides to go for the flank here. We do not know this, but he queues over the wall, pops E, stun, boom. Flashes towards my backline, I walk towards this way. Now, maybe like you guys would think, oh, maybe I should just focus the Jack since he's on my backline, but no, I actually decide since I'm Aurelion Sol, I don't have to focus a single person. I focus their backline, Jinx can't really auto, I'm doing too much damage, and it was just enough so Irelia lived there. Now here I am, just chasing the Graves, drop the R, Jhin only misses that, but he still goes down by Mr. i0ki here. And I actually don't think we have an angle in the game. Viktor gets a fat shutdown onto the Jhin though. It is going to be a 2v3 situation. And a nice low stun. I Zanya W just so that I don't die, but Viktor picks up the Irelia, so me and i0ki duo ending the game here, trying to get as much done as we can. I really do not want to die, obviously. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out my stream. And let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.